my Facebook page is saying that we're here, and there are a number of people watching us already. And yeah,
well,
Melanie
hello,
is saying hello, gentlemen. So there we go.
Kind of her to use that term.
I thought she knew us better than that.
It's just, must be publicity, gentlemen.
Exactly.
There you go.
Anyhow, now that we know that we are live, we should probably get serious. Come on, yeah, Bryce, pull it together.
I got it.
So happy to have folks joining us. As always, it's always nice when you do something and people show up. And this is a part of this promo series that I'm doing in preparation for Tap Into Your Big Vision Live, which is happening on July 31st with 6 of the world's most beloved tapping experts. How's that for some pressure? Put together by our good friends Melanie Moore and Jackie Crooks, and 2 wonderful tappers who I believe I have the privilege of having introduced after my last event in London a few years ago. And for those of you who don't know this guy, because he loves the title of the best kept secret in EFT, this is my very, very, very good friend, Andy Bryce. Sometime a collaborator, sometime traveling companion, and
Beatles fan.
Pardon me?
A Beatles fan.
We did the Beatles tour together in Liverpool. Went to the Cavern Club with Tanya Price, even.
Indeed.
Tanya Prince. And so, and we led a workshop together in Vancouver. You can see Andy's T-shirt there, proud son of BC. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and I just really glad that we're able to do this. So Andy, why don't you tell the folks? Well, first you can tell a little bit about yourself for those who might not know you, and then what you're doing in Big Vision Live.
Well, I'm one of sadly only 26 surviving founding EFT masters. We started out with 30, and we're down to 26 with various deaths. So as we age, we lose members, but I started working with energy in 1985. I've been working with healing and various concepts and programs and systems for over 35 years. But when I found EFT in 2000, I just fell in love with it, mainly because it resolved a pain issue that I'd had for more than 7 years. So I was committed immediately. And I've worked around the world. I've been translated in Italian, French, Belgian, French, and now Russian.
And now Russian.
Yeah, Belgian and French are similar. Sorry, it's late in the day and I'm getting tired. Yeah, so EFT has taken me around the world. It's delivered the best part of my life in the last 21 years. And some of the best people in the world, for me, my best friends, and Brad is one of them. Steve Wells is another. Jackie has been a friend for a long time. Melanie is more recent, but I'm so amazed by that woman. And Tamara is an unknown quantity. I think she's a trainer of high quality, and
yes, she is.
So we're kind of growing together in this. Yeah, it's been a 35-year road for me, and as Brad says, okay.
All right, now it says we're going live again.
Ah, we're back. You never coughed. You never had a problem. everything was fine.
Everything was fine. What you thought you saw didn't happen.
Didn't
These are not the tappers you're looking for. No, I'm sorry. These are the tappers you're looking
These
for.
are, yes. Yeah, we
These are
are
the
the accident.
2 of the 6 tappers you're looking for on July 31st.
And
Link
we are the
link
answer.
is in the thing, and if you're watching this later on YouTube, the link will be in the information box down below. So be sure to check that out to join us. And you are tapping on receiving, I believe.
I am. I noticed over quite a few years how so many friends of mine and so many people I admired put out so much in their relationships, in their careers, in the work. And if you think about putting out 100%, they were getting much less than that, 60% or less even. And I just wondered, why do people work so hard for so little? And what I realized is that actually letting things in and receiving is an art, and a lot of us have not been introduced to that. A lot of us have been put in a situation where we resist it. My image in my head was me leaning against a door, saying, "Just slide it under the door." On the other side of that door was the wealth of the universe, but I was willing to take whatever would fit under the door. That's the image I had of what I had to work with. And so I created a program, The Art of Receiving, which evolved into The Heart of Receiving. And so that'll be really what I'm talking about, is how we get to a point where we work hard, we express ourselves, we're creative and all that, but for some reason we're not getting the acknowledgement, the validation, and the returns on our efforts. And part of that is family stories. Certainly my family stories were from the 20s and 30s, you know, when everybody was starving and we're on rations. My parents served in the World War II, and so I heard all these stories of poverty and how proud we were to be poor, and those things get in our way. It's the mythology. It's not just beliefs that we come up with socially, but also am I selfish or am I selfless? Because you've got to be one or the other.
Right. You have to be either a giver or a taker. And you can't be both.
And so there's a place in the middle where it's not ish and it's not less. It's really about self, because you cannot give away what you don't have. And as you allow the energy of life to flow through you, you can share it and you can give it. And I think that's a state of grace, a state of being in elegant ease, and things are coming. And I know when I'm in or out, I'm being selfish, I'm being selfless in my head. And it doesn't take long for me to recognize it now, because I get back into it and everything starts to flow again. But I acknowledge that I'm the one that allows the flow or constricts the flow in some way. And tapping has helped me measurably in that. And so combining the law of attraction, the law of resonance, and so many things that I've done over 35 years to help people have what they deserve and what they really allow them to create what they want and who they are and be who they are and have a reward for that. It's my mission. It's so much fun when I see people break through.
And it's a beautiful thing. And I believe you are on the fifth speaker of the six of us.
Oh.
And I am, and then I follow you. I will be last and talking about sort of a similar thing in terms of abundance and allowing that abundance. Let's do some tapping on that, man. As long as people are here.
So even though I have all these stories in my head and all this programming from my childhood, I deeply and completely accept that I can change this. This isn't permanent. It's flexible, resilient, and I can make a difference.
Can make a difference.
I'm not a victim.
I'm not.
I thought I was. I thought I was a victim. I thought the universe was more powerful than me. I thought I had to be humble. I thought I had to be shy. Now I realize there's a lot going on out there. It's not all about me, but I have the power to constrict or restrict what I receive. Whatever I do without doesn't help anyone. If the universe is truly unlimited, then I can have an unlimited amount without taking anything from anyone else. I'm here to express myself fully. I'm here to be an expression of the one thing, unique. Every one of us has a message. Every one of us has a reason to be. If there is an unlimited abundance in the universe, there is no lack. It's something I made up. It's something I learned. And it's something that was projected upon me. I'm ready to let that concept go.
Please and thank you.
Yeah. I'm free to be me. I'm free to express myself. And it's okay. It's really okay to have the full return of what I put out into the universe. I believe in myself. I believe we're all one. I believe that life is unlimited. And I'm lucky to be here. How about you go?
And since everything is connected, when I am receiving, I am also giving. And when I'm giving, I'm also receiving. Two sides of the same coin.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to receive. And when I give to other people, in order for me to appreciate doing so, that's dependent upon other people receiving. So for other people to get to enjoy giving, I got to receive.
That's an excellent point. So good. So good.
They say it's better to give than receive. They're dependent upon each other. And if I say it's better to give than receive, and I always insist on being the giver rather than the receiver, what am I really giving that person? Because I'm basically saying to them, I'm the good one here.
Yes. Yeah.
And now that I see that, I choose to knock that off. I choose to enjoy giving and receiving. And the more I receive, the more I have to give. It's a win-win situation.
It is indeed.
And I'm clearing all my past blocks to that.
I'm letting it all go.
Pardon me?
I'm letting it all go.
Yeah. All these old misunderstandings. Because that's what they are. They're misunderstandings. Allowing myself to receive. Allowing myself to feel good about that. Allowing myself to really enjoy it. And that helps me give others permission to feel good about receiving. It's a win-win situation.
I celebrate your receiving.
And I celebrate yours.
I celebrate my receiving. Yes, it's a sharing.
We're collectively celebrating giving and receiving in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And that's just a taste of what you're going to get on July 31st when you join us for Tapping Into Your Big Vision Live, when it's not just the two of us, but also our buddy Steve and our friends Melanie and Jackie and Tamara. So be there.
It's hard to imagine anything better than this, but darn, it can be.
Yeah.
And it will be.
And as you spend the day tapping with all six of us, you're going to be open to receiving even more awesome things. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Andy. As always, it's always a great pleasure spending time with you. And we will talk again soon.
Indeed.